ALos Angeles judge has taken a swipe at actress Minnie Driver and the neighbor she's feuding with for allowing a petty dispute over a shared driveway to escalate into a jury trial. The trial will last almost 3 weeks, involve at least 8 witnesses and a half-dozen high-priced lawyers. La Superior Court Judge Rita Miller expressed her disappointment in court Thursday that Driver, 48, and her 76-year-old Hollywood Hills neighbor Daniel Perelmutter couldn't settle their differences out of court. She said, "These neighbor disputes are so unpleasant because people get so personally involved." Peering over her glasses at the 6 attorneys who showed up for a pre-trial hearing, she added, "The jury is going to say, all these lawyers, they are making a federal case out of this." And with a chuckle, the judge joked, "The heart of this case is who's richer than who, I guess." But Judge Miller urged all the lawyers in court to stick to facts and not legal terms to make it simple for the jury at trial, scheduled for April 9. She asked if Driver would be available to testify and was told by the star's attorney, Ellyn Garofalo, that she is filming here and she is very accommodating. The case is the latest shot to be fired in a vicious feud between the British actress and Perelmutter and comes more than a year after she won a major court victory in the battle that's raged for 3 years when he was found guilty of contempt for narrowing the driveway to build a wall. But when he lost that case, grandfather of 7 Perelmutter brought a fresh suit against Driver. He accused the speechless actress of outrageous and malicious behavior, screaming insults and obscenities at him, driving at him in her car, causing $20,000 worth of damage to his property and threatening to have his construction workers deported. And the Army veteran and heart transplant survivor claims that, after winning her lawsuit against him last year, he videotaped Driver gloating. Telling him that she was so glad he got fed and wishing that he'd lose everything as a result. When Driver first bought her 3-bedroom home on Woodrow Wilson Drive for just under $2. $5 million in September 2014, relations between her and next-door neighbor Perelmutter were cordial, he says in court documents. He even said yes when she asked if she could install a gate across their shared driveway to keep out the paparazzi. But trouble began almost immediately in December 2014 when he started building an ultra-modern home on his property bordering the shared driveway. Things went downhill from there. The long-running court battle began when Driver accusing Perelmutter of, among many other things, frightening her and her son, Henry, now 9, took out a restraining order against him in 2015. When that failed to end the feud, Driver went to Los Angeles Superior Court again in November 2016. And this time she won. Perelmutter was found guilty of contempt for reducing the width of the driveway from 20 to 14 feet in order to make room to build a wall around his new house. At a sentencing hearing 2 months later, La Superior Court Judge Mark Borenstein ordered Perelmutter to move the offending wall or go to jail. And he was also fined $1,000, ordered to do 10 hours of community service and pay drivers $200,000 plus attorney fees. To avoid ending up behind bars, Perelmutter reluctantly knocked down the wall and rebuilt it 6 feet closer to his house, widening the driveway he shares with Driver back to its original 20 feet. But even at his January 2017 sentencing hearing, Perelmutter, who walks around with a crooked driftwood cane, continued to lash out at Driver, saying that she perjured herself in every way with her testimony of complete lies, putting on a performance worthy of an Oscar winner. After losing the Battle of the Wall, Perelmutter filed his current countersuit against Driver, telling Daily Mail, "I'm going to pursue that lawsuit against her as hard as I can. She's destroyed my property, she's harassed me, she's trespassed, she's made my life a living hell." He then vowed revenge, and in a countersuit he's seeking damages from Driver, saying she trespassed on and damaged his property, engaged in a campaign of harassment against him in protest against a house he was building next door, and intentionally inflicted emotional distresses on him. To complicate the case, the upcoming jury trial will also include a counter-complaint from Driver and 2 of her neighbors, Ed Dwyer and Kathy E. Sterling, who also share a driveway with Perelmutter, that Perelmutter intentionally inflicted emotional distress on them